Hello class and welcome to week 1 of PSYU 522. I'm going to be posting weekly videos to help you to navigate through the course, and also it will allow you to feel more connected to myself, your instructor, hopefully. I do want to note that we do not have a synchronous meeting and have an open thought process about this. Students usually have found that there's a lot of supports in this class. You're going to see that as I review week 1 here. And I'm available for you too. I might not be there for our weekly meetings. However, I am here. I might be across the country from some of you as I live in Pennsylvania, but I am here, and I do want you to remember that you have weekly lectures within the class, you have a lot of supportive materials, and I do hope that you find that the way this course is structured is for you to succeed. Now let's talk about week 1. When you get into the week 1 module, you'll see the spotlight summary. Make sure that you listen to that. Below that, there's a welcome. If you click on the week at a glance, it will show you a quote, the course learning objectives that are going to be covered throughout this week, and then also a checklist. Those items that are in black font are not graded, but they're readings. There are different things to help to remind you about upcoming assignments. And then those that are in blue font is what is due this week, and we'll talk about that in a moment. If we get back to the course shell, there's a similar graphic that talks about ungraded work. Again, your readings to work on the upcoming assignments, and then here in your right-hand column is what is due this week. So below here, you're going to see 3 different folders. You have course materials, assignments, and activities. When we get into the course materials folder, you're going to find your PowerPoints associated with Chapter 1, and then a weekly recorded lecture. And you can listen to this when you want. Again, we don't have a synchronous Zoom meeting, so this is your lecture of the materials through this week. The assignment folder, this is what is due this week whenever you see this throughout your weekly modules. If we click there, you're going to see the Acknowledgement of Course Requirements assignment. You click on there, there'll be a couple prompts for you to complete, and then you will be assigned a grade within the grade book, or will ask me to assign you a grade. You have your student video introduction forum. Once again, we don't have a weekly synchronous Zoom meeting, so this is helpful to have so that you can connect and get to know one another, engage with one another. There's some prompts here for you to be able to review. And then I have a quick video here about Screencast-O-Matic. It's actually called ScreenPal now, and Kaltura as well. I like to use Screencast-O-Matic, ScreenPal, whatever it's called. I think it's a little bit more user-friendly. However, Kaltura is built into Blackboard. Make sure that you get your video up there, do Sunday by midnight, so you can connect with one another. You don't have to respond to anyone, but if you want to, if you so choose, you can do that. All right, so what else do we have due this week? You have your week 1 discussion board, your initial posting prompt, and your response posting prompt. You're going to notice that for all the discussion boards throughout this class, you're going to have separate postings, separate prompts for your initial posting prompt and your response posting prompt. Your initial posting is due Thursday by midnight and should be at least 300 words in length. If you are truly answering all these different questions here, you have no problems with that. So for your initial posting due Thursday by midnight, it states, imagine you're a family therapist and a couple comes to see you for help. The couple is a biracial homosexual couple who's been together for about 16 months. One partner is Hispanic and was raised Catholic, and the other is African American and was raised Baptist. The presenting problem is communication difficulties. You are to answer the following within your initial posting. Now, I always have students every term say, there's not enough information. Well, when you work with clients, you're going to find that's going to be the case too. You're going to have multiple sessions in order to really get to know them and to dive into therapy. So that's okay. So first, given what you know, what questions might you want to explore during your initial assessment that would consider the relational dynamics within the context of social cultural factors? And second, what potential vertical and horizontal stressors might this couple experience, and explain how the vertical stressors influence this way the couple might manage the horizontal stressors. There's a lot of supports in your readings about what vertical and horizontal stressors are. I have a video that's going to be posted too, so hopefully that will help you. Again, initial posting due Thursday by midnight. For your peer response postings, this is due Sunday by midnight. You should be responding to at least 2 peers and their initial postings. Please engage and interact when peers respond to your posting, but your response posting, you need to at least have 2 peer response to their initial posting. So I want to make sure that's clear. and should be at least 100 words in length. That should not be difficult at all. So for that, you're going to review your peers' initial postings and then answer the following questions. Are there any potential difficulties that might arise from the questions that your peer posted, and how would you address those concerns? Are there any issues related to power, privilege, and oppression, such as sexism, racism, classism, homophobia, religious intolerance, that might be revealed in therapy? And if so, do you believe the therapist has a responsibility to raise and address these concerns within the treatment context? And then any additional reactions to your peers' posting. So that is what is due this week: your acknowledgement of course requirements, your video, and your week 1. Now if we get back to here, you're going to see in the activities folder, you have additional supports, different articles, videos, and then also additional resources, and in there some additional supports to supplement your reading. So that is it for this week. Please reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I look forward to the next 8 weeks together. Thank you.